Bonjour, hi! Welcome to this recorded live session from Twitch. It will be a very long video, that's why I put timestamp in the description so you could skip to the part that interests you. Also, if you want exactly when I'm streaming, go visit twitch.tv/fbucheros. But for now, let's watch this session. Again! Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you, everybody? Super happy. I already have some notification. Let's put it to silent. Silence. Hey. Here you go. It's been so long I forgot how to do it. How are you? How was your vacation of me? I'm sure you are all very busy like I was. Oh, damn. It was good though. For me, it was Ignite Orlando, so a week in Florida. It was super hot over there, and really awesome. This event was huge. Like something, I think it was about 30,000 people. Walking through the lunch area was about 5 to 10 minutes. Going to your next talk, like if it was not in the same room or like it could be 20 minutes walk. So I did my steps for this week. I definitely did my steps. It was awesome. Meet a bunch of people from Microsoft, some coworker that I don't see often because my team is across the globe. If you didn't know, I'm a cloud advocate at Microsoft and our team is everywhere. So it was a great time, an opportunity to meet tons of my friends. I met Clarkio that a lot of you know. Hey Michael Jolie, how are you? How are you? Just going to lower my mic so I can read the chat. I hope it was not too noisy. Yeah, super hot, exactly like in Montreal right now. It is hot today, I think. It was snowing earlier. But yeah, it's 1 Celsius. So it is hot for this period of the time of the year. Oh, it was minus 22 last week. Well, I was in Paris. So yeah, so I spent a week there. It was awesome. Met Clarkio. Chit chat, had a lot of fun. We were supposed to see each other at Universal, so Microsoft Reserve Universal. It's a park amusement, like with tons of rides over there. And Clarkio gave me his advice on which ride I should go in and everything. I didn't see him over there. I think he had some stuff, so he couldn't attend anyway. But I was with one of my old friend Dan. We had a lot of fun. We had a Uber. We took a Uber to go there, and we had the karaoke inside the Uber with the mic, the screen, everything, like the disco ball. It was crazy. It was the funniest ride ever I did in a Uber. Definitely, it was completely crazy. So I went there, then tons of rides. Awesome, I loved it. My favorite, like I had 2 favorites. One was I think it's a rocket roller coaster, like it's a huge one, go like super high and drops and go extremely fast. And at the beginning I was like, okay, we'll put it tight, and like I put it tight. And I think it's too tight, but it was perfect. And the second one was Transformer, kind of a virtual ride. I loved it. It was nice. Then I spent few days working on, like we decided, well, based on some announcements that was in Orlando and some feedback we had, because at every session, so that's a good thing to share. So every time you go to a session, at least I Ignite or Ignite the Tour, the presenter read very carefully all your evaluation, and we decide to update some talks, change names because some product were announced, so we could put it in the talks and stuff like that. So we spent a few days working on the talk, and then I fly to Paris in France, where I was there for a week. Also, did some meetup with fantastic people. Bonjour, everybody. I did the meetup in French. It was awesome. They didn't have apparently issue too much with my accent, two expression they were not familiar with, but otherwise it was great. And the talk during Paris, I had 5 talks to present, so a lot of content. I did everything in English. It was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, this week is catching up. A lot of work again on the GitHub repo. So all the talks, the learning path we call them, for Ignite the Tour, they are in GitHub. They are an open public GitHub repo. You can go there and fork it and learn it and try all the demos. Everything is there. The recorded session are there. So it was pretty cool. And they have even the recorded session from Ignite at Orlando. I was super scared because my first talk at Orlando, between you and me, oh, let's put some music. Between you and me, when I was checking like the registration, people who checked that they want to see my first session, it was 4,000 people. Yeah, so that was a lot of people. But then like it was only 2,000 I think or something like that show up. But it was like there's so much content at the same time at Ignite. So yeah, so they recorded that session. Super stressed at the beginning, like you could feel it at the beginning. I was stressed. It was very impressive to be in front of everybody, but I was prepared. Everything was working great, and it was a lot of fun. In Paris, 5 talks, all in English. It was also very great. And then I flew back, and now it's update, polish the content. Now MVPs and DRs and local people, because the tour is now continuing, so it will be not only people in my team that will be presenting, but different people. So we'll make sure that everything is there to curate to you know the trainer kind of content in the GitHub repo. So working very hard on that this week. But I was looking so much to not see you, because I don't. Well, I see you in the chat. So yeah, to see you guys. Like I was really looking forward to see you. Really happy to be back on stream. I may change my schedule. Yeah. I may change my schedule. I would like to do 3 times. I may do 2 times, like one on this project that we'll be working on today. Friday I want to keep it on my game. And I'm looking like for another one. I think like Michael Jolie, you are doing the Meta Monday, I think. I think I may do that. So it'll be very chilly. I won't publish that on YouTube. So I could listen to the music I like, and yeah, I think I will be doing that. And like I don't know, because I have a lot of travel often on Mondays, so I don't know. I would like to have a floating day. I would like to have 3 days and have that. Anyway, and I want to go back also, and it's been I think 2 months and a half, probably close to 3. I didn't publish anything like new content on YouTube. I really need to publish something there. I want to have a bunch of stuff. I met a lot of people in Ignite, and that's also an amazing thing, a gift that you can do when you see streamer, Twitch or YouTube, or like someone like that you follow, that you saw, that you read maybe his blog. Go see that person. Just say hi. You know what? I read your stuff, or I watch your videos, or I like what you do, or like if you just like watch it once and you didn't like it, you could just say, you know what? I saw you on Twitter. I saw you on Twitch. I mean, it's so like. It's very nice. Few person did that, and they made my day every time. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of time, and you know, we're alone. I don't have my back camera like you, Mike, so I cannot show you my back. I was about to say my butt, but But yeah, so it's always appreciated. So don't be shy. You won't look stupid, and it will be like a huge present. Like it's worth is can I say like a worth is gold value. I don't know how to translate that. What I want to say, but you know, it's worth it. Don't be shy. Go say hello to the person you follow. It's always appreciated. I've been talking a lot. So what happened in the chat? Mute. Blah blah blah. Super hot. Okay, so I didn't miss much. Okay, cool. So I still have a ending of a cold because in Orlando, maybe hot outside, but they like to put the AC at the minus 1,000. So I think I catch a cold over there. But yeah, now I'm back in my my time zone, my temperature, and I feel good. Hey, Landworker2 subscriber, thank you, man. Thank you. Very appreciated, man. So, let's go back to our stuff. And I'm looking for my button. So today I'm working on my Windows machine for one reason. My Linux are... I like my Linux, but I need Windows for a bunch of different applications I'm using. So my Linux are always in VMs, and right now my VMs are in Hyper-V because of Docker. And I was using No Machine to kind of remote into it, and it was awesome. Like the screen was stretching, and I had the copy paste and everything. But I had a hack. Someone hacked my machine, and I was at super close to lose everything. But I got it just in time, and I removed No Machine. So now I need to install, I don't know, probably, I forgot the name, RDP solution, the View, I forgot the name of the thing. The software that everybody used. Or use Ubuntu, but I like my distro, and I know the XRDP is not working yet, or I didn't successfully configure it, I don't know. Yep. Well, I think I've been, yeah, something went very wrong on my PC, and I was seeing some file growing extremely fast, and like, so I just unplug everything and work offline, because when you're not connected to internet, it's way more secure. But yeah, like I think yeah, I was just working on my laptop, my PC was there, and just like it's a new machine, and was like, yeah, low memory, low everything, and I was like, what? It's a beast, and with a bunch of empty hard drive. So how can drive can be full, and how can you miss memory? And so yeah, maybe it was not a hack, maybe it was a bug, I don't know, but it looked very suspicious. And the only thing that was I was seeing activity was through No Machine. And No Machine can give you access to your PC or another machine. So, like, I did 1+1. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was 1+2. And, you know, I assume the bad thing. Whatever. I didn't have any problem since then. I crank up a little bit my security, of course. No, like on my PC. Come on, dude. So today, so that's why I'm running. So I will install. I forgot what's the RDP thing. Viewer, something viewer, or Ubuntu. I forgot what it is. Oh, VNC, real VNC. Yeah. So I need to install that. I think it will be good enough. Yeah. So my plan. So that was my update for Ignite. My next stop is beginning of December. The tour is doing plenty of 30 stops. I do only 10 of them. Only 10 of them. My next one is Beijing, beginning of December. So I have a few days where I can stay home. I have some event. I will be going to Toronto doing some presentation. Otherwise, I have time to work on content, so I'm kind of happy. Yeah, so plenty of project and things I want to work on. Right now, this week was just it was jet lag and try to get back on things. So today, the plan of today is to get back on the our project. So that's why I have this window open. So the project we started last time, a million years ago. We named it Unspoken, and I have something to say about that. So it's a project where you can pitch your ideas, and then also the same community can vote on them, and then we decide which one we take, like user voice. We decided to go with Unspoken, and I think I will change that because every time I was talking about Outspoken, people were like, what is it? And then I stopped using that name, and instead I use another name, and it was user vote, like use your vote, and it's user vote. And then people understood right away what it is or what it will be, because right now there's nothing. So I think, and since we are at the beginning, I think I will change it. I already created the GitHub repo, so that's there. And like the logo, I would like Toys R Us, maybe put the R and the other way. I don't know, like user voice, user vote. Sorry. So I'll probably rename it, but not today. But I still need to put it in the note because I present it to you. And yeah, also the good thing about having that Meta Monday is I always feel guilty to work on my tool stream things that are not cloud, because I'm a cloud advocate and that's what I know. But then also it's kind of boring to watch a guy working on an ARM template or just configuring cloud stuff. So that's why now I have project. I want to work with you, but still, like having a bot or configuring some stuff for the chat or whatever, like that's and that's why I thought, like, I really like the idea of Michael Jolie about, hey, you should do like Meta Monday. So I will do that. Not sure it will be Monday, but then like the name is kind of really linked to the day. But yeah, so this way I will be able to add more functionality, having it in the chat, changing the theme. I want some stuff. I was planning to do a lot during the evening, at the beginning of the week, but I was so tired. Jet lag apparently is a real thing. Yes, it is. So what I want to do today. So there's two things, and do we have it? So one thing, it was not there last time when we work on Unspoken, aka Use Your Vote, was this contributor section. So now it's there. I don't know why that one was not working with the bot. I think maybe because there's no image or some information was missing for Developer Garage. I don't know. It was not working. I had it manually, so that's why he's there, because the name and bunch of stuff was from him. The Meta Day. Yeah, Meta Day. Meta Day, like, you know. I like it. like the idea. I like the fact that you could work on something different. I don't know. Maybe it will be something else, and because I think for me, but then if I start to have something too much like floating, I think it will be super hard for you to catch me. So, I don't know. But then like, because I'm always changing from different time zone and stuff, and I don't know when it is. And I don't want to do more stream because I want to work on my production for the YouTube channel. And those are really also time consuming. Like, I know Fritz is streaming, I think every day or something like that. So for him, like, if he missed one day, like, you're just catching up on the next day. But I'm not Fritz. I am far away. Like, only a few subscribers and a few followers, and I'm fine with it. But yeah, so I wanna be careful. So anyway. DevOps, cool, excellent coder, I like it. Let me know, and I will follow you, and I will make noise. There are a few guys in my team that do DevOps, and some are not sure if they're streaming, but they create great content. So yeah, I'm sure you will have a lot of people. Yeah, see, like I mentioned, I was like, okay, I will do that, and my point was like, I should do it on the below the screen. There's a section, and I want to work that section also. It's all, I'm learning, right? I've been twitching for not very long, so I'm learning. I wanna that thing evolve, like my YouTube channel. It's evolving right now. It's growing also very fast, very. So I want to change it. I want to evolve. I want to get better, and I think I found my place. So now I feel more comfortable in it, and I know I like it. Anyway, so this part was missing, and we had a glow board. Glow board, it's there. It should be public. I'm not sure if. Can you see that on your side? If someone clicked, do you have access to this? Oh, cool. Okay. So, if you want to learn more on security, she was an advocate. Now she is on her own DevSlop, something like that.
So, hi everyone. Thanks.
Yeah. I don't want to show too much, but she hacked purple. She was streaming. I'm not sure if she continued to do it when she moved out of Microsoft. She decided to start her own company. She is amazing. She did tons of stuff on security. Bunch of video, bunch of Twitch stuff. She had a Twitch channel. She blogged a lot on DevTO. Have a look if you want to learn her. She's really, really, really good. So, things we need to do. This tool. So that project, super quick recap, like I said, I just want a project where community can say, oh, I want you to add this feature in this app, or I want you to create a bot, or I want you, like, you know, pitch an idea, a feature, like something. And then people in the community could vote. And once in a while I decide, oh, you know what should I do? Or like, what's the next video? So I pitch and I pick the most popular, and then reset all the votes, except I keep track of the highest or cumulative amount of vote, because maybe like globally, like, you know, idea A is the most popular, like since forever, but this month, this feature, because I don't know, like Azure Function just released a new feature. This is like super hot and trending, and like this is having all the vote. So like this way I will have kind of a balance to know, okay, you know what, like maybe I should work on this one, but you know, I should be preparing the next one, like things like that. So I want that. So that's the project. That's Use Your Vote is about, or Outspoken. And I want to do this project openly with you as much as I can. So feel free to jump in at any time. I'm really looking forward to have PRs and be working with the community and people and stuff. I want to learn. I'm sure a bunch of people have things to that you're good at. So together, I think we could create a great tool, and that tool could be used by many different people. So to get started, I know we will need to have some kind of authentication. I start looking into that very briefly, kind of the time of a breakfast, you know, so a bagel and a coffee kind of things. It looks kind of simple, but there's a bunch of steps. And I thought for today, since it was announced GA, I think this week or last week or recently, November 13, so last week, I want to start a new project. And since I will be moving Outspoken or deleting or like moving all the file we did in a new project, so I thought maybe we can play and mess around in this project and learn how to deploy a web app into Azure using GitHub Actions. I did a lot of project using Azure DevOps, so I know it's very similar. In fact, they kind of fork whatever was using the pipeline in Azure DevOps, and they use it in GitHub. So I should feel familiar, but I have no idea. I never look into like it. For me, really, very honestly, I never tried. And like I want to do it. I was part of the people who had access very early, and I just never did. So that's the plan of today. I know it will be kind of easy to have a web app because it was already kind of simple, so it should be very simple. But at the same time, I don't know. So what I did is so did I have to do? It was user can create blah blah blah, save so progress. Yeah, so I think I will add the user authentication on old. So we should add a new I should sign in to be able to edit. Oh, let's do it here then, just so it's faster. Where is it? Open glue. My boards. Just close this. Okay, so bing bing bing. And I want to create another one. I will put on old. And we'll move this here. And what I want to start creating is create a CI/CD in GitHub. So as we work, the thing go live, or maybe it's not going live, so we'll need to manage the versioning and stuff. So like we're doing the thing as like for real. So to get started, we have things to put in place. So create deployment process. How they call it? Like, are they calling it I said I didn't look, but I just peek into it 5 minutes before the stream, just, you know, in case it was like super complicated, kind of to have an exit door. Create a deployment using, not the deployment, I want a CI/CD. Create a CI/CD with GitHub Action. Boom. And yeah, this is like cool. And let's go. So from here, there's action. So choose the workflow. So deploying a node, no. No, okay, how can I filter that? Skip this, set up yourself. No, I don't mind. Okay, Node.js to Azure Web App. I want a .NET Core. .NET Core. Okay, but I want it to deploy in Azure. How can I filter that? Like, I want this starter workflow. Because I know a GitHub action deploying web app. This I need to create first. So create an Azure web app and deploying using Azure GitHub Action. Follow the tutorial to create this. So we could let's do this, right? So this page here. So I knew it was possible through this because of the post I just shared. So I want to use this as a template, and I will put it in the notes. In the notes reference. So here the quick app, that's the tutorial. So here they say I should be using Visual Studio, the IDE. I don't want. I really want, because I want to work on Linux, and I may buy a new machine, and like an old one or something. Like I should maybe I should use a. Well, I cannot use my Raspberry Pi because no, I never do crazy stuff, so I could be remote desktop into it. No, like VM will be good. Anyway, I'm what's the word again? Squirrel. I'm getting. I'm drifting. So we'll just create a new ASP.NET Core. Very simple. So .NET new kind of things. They see here a no authentication. In our case, we know that we want authentication, but the purpose of this today is to learn the action. So I will respect that just to avoid any complication. We'll say no authentication. Well, you just need to not specify it, and yeah, and then like I don't need to publish it, I think. So we'll create that. So that should be very easy. So don't save. So I'm in the project, right? So we'll open the terminal. and I don't have my fancy terminal. I don't know if you saw on Twitter or my Instagram, the one with the cats and stuff, or like with, but I didn't. It was on my laptop. I didn't do it on this one. So to start a new project, we'll do .NET New, and I will do a Blazor server. We'll call it Outspoken. And I think that's it. No problem, coder. That was fast. Okay, so let's switch. Outspoken. Yeah. Should I have kept it at the same level? I'm not sure. I think I want the app there. Node. Not node. Code. Okay, so let's change a few things in there so we know it's our app. Let's go in Pages and in Host. Index. Let's put our Bonjour here. Well, right now, like I had a few features that we planned on the last stream, Landwalker 2 for that project. But right now, I just want to kind of learn the deployment, and I know we'll scratch the repo and everything and start fresh. So I don't care. That's why I'm jumping into code. And then, like, because right now I know I will be deploying that web app, but then how can I add, because I will be using a bunch of APIs, like I want people to authenticate with Twitter or GitHub or Facebook or whatever. Windows, what's the live? So, application gateway? No, like all the social login. So I think I will be using a key vault to put all my secrets. So how will I be able to deploy that? Like, but right now I want to keep it simple. So that's why I'm just having this little guy here, just to play around. If I do F5, it's a .NET Core. Not now. Of course. Okay, so our website is working. It's kind of expected. It's the scaffolding stuff from Blazor. I'm in between today. I'm like, this hoodie is super thin, but I'm like, yeah, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too hot, it's too cold. Yeah, I saw that that page, Landwalker 2 things. I'm already following some, like, I start with, like, I think it was social, and then they explain how to do it, and now I was just testing it, like I said, on the time of eating a bagel and drinking a coffee. I create a simple app, create an API with Twitter. I picked Twitter to get started, and I started and like, okay, I was, we'll need a key vault or something to hold the secret. I think there's also something in GitHub that I don't know, but it's, if the app it's in Azure, I think everything should be there, so we'll get there. Like, it's iteration, and that's why today we're just trying to deploy using GitHub Action. Another day will be something else. Cool. Okay, so we have it. It's there. So now we should check our file. So I stopped this, and now I have VS Code here. So I could close this, and now everything I have there. I think what I could do is I should have a git ignore. Right? So if I do this and I say git add to git ignore, no, add git ignore, every time I do this time is so there's a Visual Studio Code, git ignore. Do we have a .NET? C# or something like that? Why it's not there? Did I miss it? Well, I saw Visual Studio. I could use Visual Studio Code. That's strange. How come? I know we can find it and just like add stuff in it, because right now it doesn't have a lot. You know, I would like to avoid few things, but I'm just so like, how come? Sorry about that. Okay, looks like it this is good enough, right? Cool. So now we have our project. Let's close this. Okay. Okay. So now, what's the next step? Pick a template from the following table and place it in the GitHub workflow in your project repository. Oh. Forgot, there's a way to, I'm assuming it's a setting, there's a way to see the Git here, so, oh no, GitHub, not Git. So I need to create a, okay, so I want this .NET thing, so let's just open it here. So that's the file we want, so we'll go raw. And now what I will do is, I will, from here, I want to create a, yes, I want to create a new folder. We'll call it GitHub, and from inside we'll create a new folder, and it was workflow, right? Right, GitHub workflows with a S. Cool. And now from in there, how do you want me to call it? .NET YAML or flow YAML. Okay, let's create a new file in there. New file. Boom. And now we'll go open this. Copy everything. Put it there. Okay. So, I will be using the Ubuntu latest. Okay, that's fine. .NET version. Oh, we should definitely use what, 3.1? 2.1. Oh, you know what? Just in case things go sour after. And I want to use 3.1. 3.1. Zook. Build.NET, run blah blah blah. But I'm assuming I need to specify okay, so I need to have some kind of secret things set up. Okay, okay. I forgot how do you, like, how can you build something? So for example, I'm here. If I open the if I open the terminal. So my app is one down below. If I do .NET build, it will complain there's, yeah, no file, right? So I need to specify where to find this thing. So it's .NET, and since I forgot, let's do help. And should be pretty easy. I did it in the past. I just... Oh yeah, I need to, okay, so... How can I specify? Project. So I just need to put, let's say, this and then the path. Yeah, okay. So run.net build, and then I should have the path here maybe. So this outspoken and right, let's test, because now I'm already in a subfolder, so that's why I need to change that. I prefer when like the project is contained, so if I want to have a folder deployment and stuff, like it's not everything is in the root, but then like by default I need to change those. So if for example I want to run the so .NET build, that worked, right? So if I run this, it should work. Yes, it's working. Excellent. So now if I do this, I'm not sure. Oh no, that's the name. So the name is this. Do I need? Yeah, I need to do that, right? And it will create at the root my app. Yep. And it's there's stuff in it. Cool. Okay. Cool. So let's delete this guy here. Okay, so we have it. So now oh, you know what? While I go grab more water, I will run an ad, so eventually we won't have any ads. That's what Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch tells me. So for the non-subscriber, you will have a 30-second ads for for the other one. You stay with me. So let's run it. And I will get some water, so I'll be right back. Completely forgot I had a bottle. And it's water, just in case. Drinking water today. Everyone is back, I think. Are we? Did I trigger an ad? Maybe I didn't. Okay, so we still need to change the app name. Replace with your app name. Let's do a unspoken, and then we'll add 2019. This should be unique, and it's an ugly name. And then define secret variable in repository settings as per action document. Okay, so let's read the doc. So we have that. I feel like we had with our build publish, I mean, we generate file that we don't want to check in. No, 32. That's good. Is it big enough for you guys? Do you want me to, I don't think everybody's watching me, but I think this is way more comfortable. Feel free to mention it. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's just, you know, commit this. So, with our workflow, great. So now back to here. Okay, so blah 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 blah. So now configure the deployment credential. Is that page big enough? I can zoom on that page. Oops. There it is. Now it's huge. Because we're getting old, guys and girls. Cloudies. That's my new name. It's gender friendly. Okay. So configure deployment credentials for any credential like blah 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 as secrets. I don't know what secrets is. Oh, there's a lot to read. I don't want to read too much because I'm not alone. What mostly everybody left. Dang. Okay, so about publish. How can I add a secret? Oh, secret. Add new secret. Okay. So it should be Azure credentials. And then this Azure AZ CLI command. So AZ80 I'm creating, okay. And we should totally get this app here. I need to put my subscription ID. Okay, so I need my subscription ID here. Okay. So let's open my terminal. Unfortunately, I don't have my fancy terminal. Easy group list -o table. Which subscription I am. Oh, and I need to clean up that subscription. I'm not in the good one. Okay, so I will go in hiding mode. There it is. And I will do a AZ login. And I did a typo, so I do it again. I will use my personal account. So now I see my subscription. So we'll take the ID of my personal one. So when you do a AZ login, it returns you a JSON document, and inside that JSON you see all your subscription, and I will pick my ID, the ID of the subscription I want to use, and I want to replace it in the document there. And resource group, okay, so I need to deploy that thing then? I don't have a resource group. I need to create a resource group. Let's create a resource group. So AZ group. Let's, you know what? Let's. Can I show you that? No, I cannot. So I will just create a CLI AZ group. I create a CLI. Create a resource group. So it's AZ group create, and then you give it a name. So -n, let's call it outspoken for now. Outspoken. And you need to specify a location. So -l, and I will take East US. There it is. So now I'm waiting for the blah blah blah. And the resource group is outspoken. Am I in the good subscription though? I think I'm not. Okay, so dang. Okay, so let's do AZ account set, and I'm gonna use this subscription. I know I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sorry about that. How can I do that? let's go back in sharing mode. So now I just created. So if I refresh this, why it's not showing up? Ah, there it is, unspoken. Okay. And I need to go back in this because I'm not done yet in my secret stuff. So I need to put here the unspoken. So outspoken, I mean out, where is it? Outspoken. There it is, okay. And whoa. Am I supposed to run this, or it's not clear? Let's go back in here. Okay, so define a new secret under your repository setting, add secret menu. Yep, that's what I did. Store the output of this command in the, okay, so it's the output. Okay, so now I need to run it. So now I had the command, so I will copy paste it in the so we'll clear that, and now I need to paste that. And of course it was scrapped, so let's do it again. We'll make it on one line first. So right now is retrieving all the information, and I got my output. I wish I could show you that. Can I? I don't think it's safe. So right now I'm just copying this, and I will paste this thing inside my secret instead of so now I add secret, and I will clear this, and I will, where is it? I'll delete this. So now I have, okay, so let's share again the screen. So I did run the command. I did add the secret. So here I have Azure credentials. So now inside my thing here, should it Azure Web App publish profile? Okay, let's, maybe I forgot something. So now we have this. Okay. So for any credential, Azure profile, add them in the secret, blah blah blah. Level of simple app level credential. Follow step. Download, publish. Download the publish profile. Oh. Okay, so. I think I'm good, but then. Not sure, because that publish profile, like, maybe I should have called my secret Azure web app publish profile instead. But here it says Azure credential. Let's try it. We'll see the error and learn from that. What do you think? I think that's a plan. Okay, so hey, Space Shot. Like your name. So here we are, and we'll be pushing this to GitHub. I think it will fail because it's Azure Web App Publish Profile. I'm not sure. I think I badly named, like, that should be the name of my thing. We'll see. We're learning, right? So, updating stuff here. So now we have Outspoken. Oh, the GitHub file didn't follow, right? Oh no, I didn't. It's not in the good repo. Is it? No. Yeah, it should be at this level. Move. Yes. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, nothing will happen right now, right? Is anything happening? I don't think so. Yeah, like so the GitHub Action, in fact, are a branch. Like it start from the same idea. So they took what was good with Azure DevOps pipeline, and they used it, change it, kind of optimize it for GitHub. So like it's a different version, but yeah. So like you're right. You're totally right, Space Shot, to see similarities, because there's more than one in the YAML thing. So yeah, so I think nothing right now is happening because the folder was misplaced. So let's try now to fix that. So we'll do move workflow to root, at root, to root, to root. Bing, bing, bada boom, bing, bang. Okay, so push. No problem. That I know, but I never used it, so learning. So now we have the GitHub workflow, and it should be triggered because, but yeah, it should be triggered, but where do I see it? How can I track it? Is it the same? Login, web app? Okay. I didn't create a web app here. Maybe I should have. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe I should have created that thing, so I should have some kind of an ARM template and then I can deploy. But then it means I should have something else. Do I have a publish thing here? Yeah, Azure deploy one. So yeah, but where, like, okay, so refresh action maybe. Oh, look like a fail. Status. So setup.NET Core fail. Okay. So setup.NET Core fail. Oh, it didn't like the version was probably wrong, right? Maybe it doesn't yet support 3.1. Oh yeah, maybe that's a thing, right? Yeah, they are showing me how to do it, and right away I said, yep, nope, I'm not taking that one. Maybe I should do 2.2. But I won't have Blazor in 2.2. How can I know? Let's Google it. Obviously, you can. Well, in the I created a. yeah. Like, sorry. I think I have no doubt that there's a way, but right now maybe I forgot to put it like. It's my first time with the the GitHub Actions. So GitHub Action .NET. Yeah, no, thank you. .NET Core version, supported version, maybe. Oh, that's the .NET Core CLE. No, like action. Oh, that's what I was looking for earlier. Okay, if I say .NET, there it is. .NET Core copy. Maybe I needed like 3.0 point something something. Oh, did I say 3.1 or 3.0? Maybe that 3.1 is preview right now, right? So maybe that was, yeah, I should have done 3.0. That may be my mistakes. Oh, sorry. Excellent. Well, that's why I'm doing it, Space Shot. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, just... yeah. So, .NET Core... let's do it. Let's do this. So, update version... version. You need a S. Cool. Like this, and then push. Come on now, it will be cool to have that. Current version is... oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, you know, 3.0 is good enough for me. There, like, we should see the 3.1 coming pretty soon. It was targeted for this month, and we saw preview 3 release, I think, this week, right? So I should go back in action. I like this page. It's like, so now, oh, still fail. 30 seconds ago. Same thing. Well, I can try the one you said. Or maybe cannot fetch download information for version. So let's try to do the like you said, like this version. Well, you know. Oh. Well, thank you, Mr. Space Shot. Woohoo! Oh, I have a sound effect for that.
Yay!
Don't drop the banana! Good source of potassium!
But we fail. So credential not found. Yeah, so matching the input of my app. Well, thanks to you. Okay, so like I was expecting, kind of thing, there's discrepancy between. I'm jumping step, right? So no credential found. Please provide a publish profile path to add an Azure script. Put the credential file there. So if we look again in our workflow, so I think my problem is define a secret variables. I think I did this part wrong. Like it's confusing for me, I think. Not I think, like it's confusing. So here, see Azure profile. If I rerun the thing, I think because Azure Web App Publish Profile Okay. So configure the blah blah blah. So for any credential, follow step. Download the publish profile web app from the portal. Get publish profile option. Yeah, okay, but I didn't create any web app yet. So maybe I should create that. But then it's weird because there's something missing. But you know what? I just want to maintain the app. So let's do this. I will create here a web app. We'll also create the service plan for us. So outspoken, the resource group, the name of the app. Let's go back. I don't want to do any typo. Was this? Let's go back here. So it's code. Running, it will be .NET Core 3 on Linux. East US, that's good. The plan, create a new one. SKU. F1 is good. So yeah, so I think that's good enough. Create. So that will create an empty shell. I could have also create the Azure CLI plan and blah blah blah, or do a ARM template. But right now we're like, I don't want to play too much in any other CLI or configuration. I just want to do the GitHub action. So that's why I'm kind of using the portal for that part, because the only thing technical I want today is GitHub action. Now we're waiting for that. Well, sorry I missed your bye-bye, so see you soon. Come on. You're deploying an empty shell. Should be super quick. Okay, so let's read again. So I don't need this page again. This page, I don't need it. Okay, so download the prop file. Define a new secret under your repository. Paste the content of the... So the secret should be this then. That's... So I need the Azure credential and the other one. We'll compare. So settings, secret. So long. Oh, maybe because I use free. Maybe. It's very long. So we'll just open those files on the side. To compare them. That was long. It's so long, come on. You know what? While we're waiting, I will just run again another ad, and you know, will be easier the other time. So let's do it. Beep, beep. Oh, it's so long. Okay, finally. Okay, so we are back. So the app is done. So now this is our web app, and if I go to that URL, we'll see that it's there, but it's empty. So it'll be a nice page saying like your app is there, but it's empty. And now I should have profile something somewhere. What? Okay, if I execute the same command from previously, do I have a different result? No, it looks exactly the same. Okay. Get publish profile option. What I'm missing here. Okay, so here, hey .NET Core developer, the service is running, but the app is empty. We kind of expected that. That's okay. It's okay. That's what we want. So now I need to get profile. Export template, maybe? Nah. That's our template. That's not what I'm looking for. Get publish profile. Oh. Get publish profile. I use so like outspoken publish profile, so let's open the folder. Bunch of stuff, and I'm sorry, but I won't share that file right now on the screen. So it's an XML file, and now I need to paste that in publish setting, right? That was the request. So download the file. I just did it. It's here. So I have it open, and I'll define a new secret under your purposes setting. Add secret menu. Paste the content of the downloaded blah 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 into the secret value. Now in the workflow branch, GitHub workflow, replace the secret for your input publish profile. What? So this. Can you format that correctly? Okay, what was the, let's use, so Azure web app profile, I will use the same one. So we'll go here, add secret, I will paste that thing, and I will paste my value in there, add value, so now it's there. If I go now to action, can I trigger one? Can I just... Oh, rerun? try that. Not sure, like for me, like, I'll probably need to write something about it, because if it's not clear for me, it must be not clear for someone else. Oh, maybe it's only not clear for me, and it's all clear for everybody. But for me, well, secret was just there. Oh, so this time it worked. So now if we refresh this, yay! Well, like, you should rework your duck, people. It's confusing, you're using different value everywhere. But now, okay, so it worked. But we need to have the file, so we need to there's, okay, I'm not like some, so it's working, so that's cool. So now if we change, great. So let's, so now that we have it in the code, if we add stuff, that's the beauty of it, right? So now we have an app, and let's say here, welcome to Azure. Right, so now, don't ask me again, I save this file, and now when I push, so update MSG, voila, and now I push, it should trigger automatically our build. So now, update message. And if I check an action, it triggered the thing. So now things are getting started. The code will be deployed, and we'll have our new version. So that part is pretty cool, and it's working. My question is, how do you get set up? Like, I'm assuming we'll need to create some kind of deploy. Like, once you're started, it's easy, but it's to get things up. You need to deploy the resource and then get that file. How to do that? So this is cool, but let's take notes. So to do. So that was an app to Azure using GitHub Actions. So that worked. So to do is set up the initial deployment where the resources come from, get the profile, web app profile, how do you call it? Publish profile. Publish profile from GitHub Action. I'm assuming like we're missing just a tiny little things, right? But we managed to do it. So we have our app running. It's there. I could have like a very, I could just run. Should be pretty easy. I should have okay, so that's here like blah blah blah. Now like it's login. Well, how can I create a new secret? Like, it's not there. Like, how can you? Like, if it's the first time I'm deploying, how can I have secret the profile? Or maybe I just create a temporary file. This is what it does here. This is using the Azure credential. That's the thing we use. So it's login, and then like it's building the thing. So yeah, we could extract that, but then when I did some research earlier, it was with AZCLI, AZ. Yeah, web app deployment list profile. Okay, so I could just download the profile. What? Okay. Never. Yeah. So I could. So what I could do is, like in the sample. Where is it? Where is it? So I log in using this, and then I do another function where I say, hey, you know what? Get the profile, and I use that. Something is missing, but we did it. I'm happy. That was a good session. We did learning. It was a good return. Then I was about to say something, but it could be interpreted, so won't do it. So today. No stream, no. Oh, we had a renew, like Landwalker 2 resubscribed. That's awesome. We'll do this like that. New subscriber. Subscribe. Should I keep Prime? I'll keep it. We'll need to and shout out to so our goal, we have that. This. I will need to work on that. That's pretty cool. So now the only thing missing is preparing for a raid, right? So who's with us right now? I'm supposed to have a button for a raid, right? Raid channel. And there's no one. Whoa, that's kind of impossible, isn't it? I feel like I'm out of my screen. You know what? I should do it. Open a new browser, go there. So at least I'm looking at you. Twitch. What?
Make it a really positive place.
Nope. Nobody is there. What? Oh, here it is. What are you doing, Mr. Application deployment using... Oh, that's interesting. Last from... Oh! How many people? I'm alone. Well, I think that's it. There's a few minutes left to reach out, or 2 hours. But I think that's it for today. Super happy. We did it. We learned how to use the Azure function, not the Azure function, the GitHub Action. It rhymes. GitHub Action to deploy our functions. So what I will do offline is close that music. There it is. Put my team. There it is. Okay. So what I will be doing is offline, I will be moving our project to a new one for using the name I mentioned. So use our vote, and we'll be starting from there. I may just set up everything like we did right now, and we'll continue working on deploying, adding our social logins, and working on our project. But on Friday, we'll be working on our game. I completely forgot where we are, so yeah, that's also another thing to go. So see you on Friday. Bye bye, yeah.